Hello friends, welcome to Mac Misra channel. Today we will learn the very important topic, that is corrosion basics. So this session basically belongs to all the reliability engineers, corrosion engineers, corrosion technicians, inspection engineers, quality engineers, chemical engineers, process engineers. So basically, when we see or hearing about the corrosion, the question comes in mind: why metal corrodes? So here in our today's discussion, we will see what is the basics of corrosion, then what is redox reaction leading to the corrosion, then why metal corrodes, what is the basic mechanism, then what is the corrosion cycle. So stay with me till the end of the session, and at the end you will be learning more and more, and later you will be a expert. So just listen to me and you will find this session very useful, and hope your investment of your time will be beneficial throughout the life or your career. So let's start the session. This is Mac Mesra, and now we'll see. First is the basic understanding. We will start with the definition, the basic definition of the corrosion. So basically, what is corrosion? So corrosion is a degradation or destruction of metal or an alloy because of chemical or electrochemical reaction with the surrounding environment or medium. So when metal reacts with its environment and it start degrading, so that's degradation mechanism, and that degradation process we are calling as a corrosion. Then two terms comes. Sometimes we see harding, rusting. So basically rusting is related to iron and iron based alloys. Here you can see this is a rusting. Okay, but when non-ferrous alloys are there, then the metal will corrode, but we not calling it rusting. It may be another forms of the corrosion, like cracking here. So it's an here we see the cracking of stainless steel, but it's not a rusting, but basically it's a corrosion. So now we can understand the corrosion. What is basic definition? It's a reaction of metal with its environment, and it's a degradation process. Basically it's an irreversible process. Once metal got corroded, it cannot be recovered. Okay, so corrosion is a process of gradual degradation. It's a gradual degradation, okay, or eating away of metal from its surrounding due to unwanted chemical reaction or electrochemical reaction of metal with its environment. So when the iron will react with with this environment, it will form ferrous oxides, ferrous oxide or ferric oxides, and that's what we are calling as a rust. Similarly, when we have seen the green film on the copper, so when copper corrodes, it forms the basic carbonate CuCO3 plus CuOH. Then this is the corrosion of the copper when in the environment of moisture with carbon dioxide. So now basically we understood the basic definition. Why metal, what is corrosion? Now we will see the corrosion cycle, and now we will try to understand why metal gets corroded. So first we will see the corrosion cycle. So all the universe, all the components in our universe tries to be in thermodynamic stable state. Everybody want to be stable. Like we have a stone and we throw in the air, but it will not remain in the air, it will come on the ground and will be stable, try to be stable. Okay, so when while we are throwing the stone, we have given certain energy, and by virtue of that energy it got in the air up to certain height depending on what energy we have given, and after this it will come to original state of energy, that is on the ground. Okay, so basically here in metallurgy, first of all what we doing, first of all we are getting one ore is during extraction. So metallurgical process is that from ore we are making metals. So from ore we are doing certain reactions providing its energy, and we are doing purification of that ore by providing energy, and we are converting it to the metal and alloys. And when metal and alloys we found, then we will convert it to finished products like plate, pipe, or whatever form of product we are using. Okay, so this is a metal extraction process. So from here, thermodynamic state of ore, basically it will be the oxides of the like hematite, magnetite, ores of iron. These are the oxides of iron. So we are providing energy, we are converting into a pure iron, then further we are converting into the carbon steel, then further we are converting in different products like plates, pipes. And when these products came in environment, in certain environment, either it's atmospheric, either or it's a process environment, then when it will come into the contact, it will start corroding, it will release the energy to the atmosphere and rise back to come to the original state. So this is the nature. So when here we are adding energy and here we are losing energy, and metal again come to its original state. Here also in this diagram also you can see for iron, it's a iron oxide. Okay, iron oxide, hematite or magnetite we are getting in the mines, then we are adding additional energy we are giving for the mining ore, then we are doing refining of that ore, smelting and refining, and further we are getting the finished product. So when we got finished products like beam, pipe, or any form, then it react with the environment contains air, moisture, so it will corrode the steel. And after giving up the energy, here we are adding energy in this process. So here we are adding, and here we are releasing energy to atmosphere, and metal is coming into original state. So this is a corrosion cycle, and that's why corrosion occur, because a metal cannot stay at a higher energy state. It will naturally come back to its original state by releasing energy. So basically corrosion is metallurgy in reverse. Okay, because we are getting metallurgy here from ore. In blast furnace we are providing the energy, then making a finished product. So we have given energy, and after here when it will degrade and the energy will release, so that is corrosion, and it will again form the oxides, sulfides. It's the same as ore. So it's a metallurgy in reverse. Here it's a metallurgical process, and here from ore we are preparing the finished product, and the reverse of metallurgy is from finished product we are again back to the ore. Okay, so basically why metal corrodes? Because it want to come to the original state of energy, and it's a metallurgy in reverse. It's a natural phenomena. Now we will try to understand the corrosion mechanism. So basically corrosion mechanism we can understand very well by redox reaction. So what is redox? Redox is basically reduction and oxidation. Okay, so now we will see for any reaction to happen, any electrochemical reaction, it's we are going understanding the electrochemical aspect of the corrosion. So for any type of electrochemical reaction to happen, there must be two things. There must be one anode, there must be one cathode, and plus one electrolytic medium which allows the transfer of the electron. So here we will understand the corrosion of the iron in presence of atmospheric moisture and air. So basically in in iron, the in iron plate itself there will be formation of two sides. One will be anodic side, where whenever there will be small pits, even we cannot see that pits by our naked eyes, but we can see by microscopic there will be small pits on the metal, uniform metal. This may be due to during fabrication of that metal, refining of that metal, or rolling or metal product formation process. So there will be always a cavity which will act as a anodic side, and plane surface will act as a cathodic side. So at anodic side what will happen? At anodic side the oxidation reaction will happen. So what is oxidation? Oxidation is release of electron. So here iron gets oxide, it Fe converts in Fe2 plus by releasing 2 electrons. So this is process is called oxidation, and this process is reduction. In reduction it will oxygen will accept oxygen, and 4H plus ions accept electron, and it will convert into the water. Okay, so this is here cathode, and this is reduction. So that's why we are calling redox reduction. So here if certain metal is getting oxidized, it will lose electron, loss of electron, and increase in oxidation number. So here A is losing electron and converting into A plus, and B, and its process is called oxidation. And in reduction what will happen? B is losing is gaining a electron, gain of electron, and decrease in oxidation number. So it gets converted into B minus. So that is calling reduction. So here both oxidation and reduction will happen, and iron, which is a pure form, will lose electrons and convert into Fe2 plus, and further it will convert into Fe2O3 or Fe3O4. That is we are calling rust. So iron will get converted to Fe3O4 plus water. So that we are calling rust. So this is basic mechanism of the corrosion and basic redox reaction. So once more we can understand basically what is oxidation and reduction. This diagram will be helpful to memorize and remember in your mind what is oxidation and what is reduction. So here my iron, A is iron Fe, we see in earlier example. So Fe, when loses its electron, so it's get oxidized and become Fe plus. Okay, so iron get oxidized, and here uh, H plus ions will get the electron and got reduced. So that is reduction. Reduction is gain of electron, and oxidation is losing of electron. So when this process happens simultaneously in the stream, and metal got corrodes. So hope now you will be able to understand the basic corrosion, what is the basic definition, how the corrosion has happened, and what is redox reaction, what is corrosion cycle. So hope you have enjoyed the session and you have learned lot of things. So now from this lecture series I am starting the series of the lecture on the corrosion, where you will learn lot of things with respect to your profession, with respect to your general learning. So this lecture series will continue on corrosion. So I'll request keep subscribed on my channel, share this video if you are finding it's useful and it has helped in your understanding. So please subscribe my channel and share this video to your loved ones, and stay tuned for the more videos on the corrosion and inspection metallurgy part. So thank you.